Hi there, my name is David. Welcome to my channel. Today, what we're going to do is a planner review for the year. I finished this yearly planner and I managed to finish most of the months. Today's date is the 30th, and at the end of the week will be January. So, I'll be starting my new planner for January. So, what I wanted to do here is just discuss what I've done for the whole year and just do a general review on all the months of doing this planner. Basically, I've used a number of planners. I've used Filofax and Carpe Diem planners, and it's basically to in line with doing the covers. So basically, this is the month of December, the last few days, and this is what this is looking like. So I just wanted to discuss it because it actually came out really well, and I'm quite pleased that I've managed to do all the months, and was able to keep track of the whole thing. There are some pages I didn't fill out, but I just thought it would be great just to show you what I've done. So basically, what I've done is I've done every month, and I basically did my own pages and did my own decoration. And I've used mostly a white pen that I've used a lot of, and that is how this has worked. Some of the pages I meant to actually write on and put notes on, which I've left, and but overall they look okay, and some of these pages are really nice. The month of January was very nice. I decided I'm going to be very neat and very tidy and put lots of notes in and actually do everything that I wanted to do, which is what I've done, but actually was quite a lot of work. And these are the pages that I've done. This is February. I started on February, and this is the month of February. So those are the pages that I did for February. And actually, February was quite busy. I was quite surprised. I did a lot more notes than I thought I was going to do. And but overall, it came out really, really fine. Then I did because it was still cold. February was still quite cold. I decided to keep with the winter theme and just continued with it. So when March came along, it was still kind of cold and it was raining a little bit. And I just thought, let me just keep it in cool colors. And that's what I basically did. But it just started to get a little bit warmer by the end of the month. And so this kind of page, this kind of reflects that it was starting to change. So this was the month of February, and that's how that worked. I had a lot more work than I thought I was going to do for this month, and it actually took up a lot of my time. I had some projects that I needed to do, so I had to add those extra notes. And so, well, this is actually March. When this March came along as well, let me just actually check. This is March, I think. Yeah, this is March. March got really busy. And then when I went to April, it started to get really warm. So I started to do winter colors, get rid of the winter colors, and started to do more summery colors. So I really like how March came out. I really liked how the colors worked out. They were very simple pages to do. So when I photocopied the artwork, it actually looked really good, and it was more in line with who I am as a creative person. So this month, got April got really busy. I had a lot of notes I had to do there as well, and I had to fill them out. I had these two pages. I was also going to put notes and write on them. These are two extra pages that I put in, but I really loved the pages so much I didn't want to do anything with them. So these pages just kind of stayed plain, and they kind of just stayed for the month of how they looked. So I was quite pleased with that. When May came along, I did a very basic page for May. I got a little bit more lazier in May, and I didn't actually use all the pages that I thought I was going to do. I did do a lot of notes on May, and but this looked a little bit more wintry. I should have made this look a little bit more summery, but I just was in a hurry to do the artwork. So, but overall, it came out all right. It looked really good. When June came along, I decided I'm going to do something really summery, and this is what came out. And I was really quite pleased how the June pages came out because they were really fun. They really looked good, and they really had something to say for the month of June. So June was quite warm. I was not as busy as I thought I would. These are days that I had off that I took for myself, and so the days were quite different. Um, the other thing is when I did the pages, they came out really well. I didn't want to do anything on this page. I was going to put notes on this page, but I didn't do anything on there, and I just liked the page and what it was doing. One of the other pages I did for June came on here. It was just about staying focused, trying to be more summary, and also just to have fun with these pages. So these pages worked really well. I did about 3 pages for this month, and they came out really nice. And here's another page. It's very summary, and I really liked it a lot. So I didn't want to do anything on that page either. So for the month of June, it got really busy and the pages were really nice. I really like how these pages worked. I'm going to try this year when it gets warm again to try and make more colorful pages again because this was really colorful and I really enjoyed making it. Um, when July came along, I thought, oh well, I'll just try something with flowers and bees, and this is what came on here. I got a DC card from buying a pair of slippers. That's what I put in here. It's just a little card that I found, a tag, and so I've just added it here. So this is the month of July. It's still kind of warm colors, and it was about bees. I did these pages. I really didn't want to. I really loved these pages, how they came out, and they were very much and how the weather was, and I thought, no, I really don't want to put anything on these pages. I was going to put notes on these pages, and I ended up not doing it because I just loved the pages as they were, and I didn't want to touch them at all. So when the next month came along, which was August, here I just ran out of photocopy amount of time that I had to do. So I just found things that I could find very quickly to do these pages. So a little in August, I was a little bit behind, and this is how August came. August was quite warm as well. So you know the heat waves we had a few of them, and this is one of the pages that I created for the month of August. I was going to use this page as well, but actually I didn't use this either. These were not my most favorite pages. It came out all right, but I thought, it could have been done a bit better. So these are pages that I just left, and I didn't actually do anything with them. So August was quite busy. I did a color board as well. I needed to do a color board, and so this color board was for the month of August because I wanted to do a project, and I had this Swiss Alps theme that I wanted to try and do, and so this is how this came out. September, it started to get a little bit cold. We had some more rain, so I thought, well, the winter is going to start coming, so I started to practice more wintry pages, which I tend to love. I tend to love September and October the most. So these are the pages that came up for September. I really liked these pages. They really spoke to me, and I really enjoyed what they're about. I made these 2 pages for September. I meant to put notes on them, but I ended up not doing it. So this is how September looked. But I really liked what this had to say. I really liked the theme of it. I really enjoyed making these pages work. I didn't think they were going to work out that well, but they did. So I was quite pleased with how they worked out. I did get a little bit lazier when it came to October. This is how I started October. I just had this 2 photos in between 2 pages. And then this is how my October page came out. Um, I could have done a better page. I should have done something more Halloween. And I kind of did these kind of shaman pages. You know, I was looking at these pictures about shaman. I thought maybe I could do a page on shaman. You know, and they had all these mystical symbols and stuff. And I remember I did see a horror movie like many years ago, and it was like a B movie, and it had a shaman in it, if I remember right. So I thought, well, let me do something like that. The page came out all right. I was quite pleased overall. It said what it needed to say, and I did get the shaman symbols that I had put on here as well, so that kind of worked really well. And so I just did this thing with the weird font for the months as well. So that worked out fine. Um, Overall, I thought I could have done a bit more work for October. I didn't actually do enough. When the month came to an end, I really didn't do any extra notes, and I just really kind of hurried this month a little bit because I had other things to do. When November came along, it started to get cold, so I decided to do pages on that. And these November pages were really great. I was really pleased with how they came out. And this is one of my favorite pages. This is the page that I have here. It really is really great. It worked very well. I didn't want to put any notes or notes or artwork on this because this came out really great, and I really liked how the mood of the month was showing in these pages, and I was very pleased with it. I also went through this month really rather quickly as well. I just really didn't have enough time to actually do planner stuff. I was actually writing a lot of post-its. So when I was working on this month, I was actually working really quickly with it. When December came along, what I wanted to do for December was I wanted to do a pages on actual functions, you know, because in December a lot of businesses have their functions. They have Christmas dinners and functions, and it's not so much about Christmas. It's really about functions. So I was really thinking about these functions. So I decided, well, I'm going to do pages based on that. The pages came out right, but they weren't as Christmassy as I could have got them. I should have actually done Christmas pages rather. But anyway, these are the pages that came out, and this is how this worked. Um, it worked out really well. Some of the days I just kind of had days off, and I didn't do anything on those days. So those were the kind of things that happened. Like I was saying, this is a page on functions, and this is how I saw it. Um, Overall, these pages worked really well. I was actually able to do a lot more for the month of December, uh, which was really nice. And I also did some color boards as well. This is one of the color boards that I did for another video that I wanted to do for another project. So this is what I decided to do. Um, when it came to Christmas itself, this is my actual Christmas page that I actually did. This is another color board that I did because I wanted to do a Christmas tree and do a color board attached to it, and which is what I've done. And I really love this color board. This is the kind of thing I really should have done for Christmas. I should have done something like this, and instead of doing this, I did something else instead. So this was something that was more Christmassy to me, and this is something I should have pursued a little bit more. But overall, these pages came out really well. I was quite pleased. I decided I'm going to do a page for the New Year's. These were just notes that I've done just so that I could do pages for the New Year's. This is my projects section. Hasn't changed. This is where I add projects on. My projects tend to stay the same sort of sequence of work. So this is something that I will just continue and put into the next planner, the next project that I've done. Um, this is the overall pages that I've done. I did some other planner work as well, but I won't do a video on that because this is the more comprehensive planner that I've done. So I just wanted to say thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave a comment, and I will be doing the next video soon. And if there's anything you'd like to see, I'd really appreciate a message. And I will be doing the next section soon. So I will see you then, and wish you a happy new year.